Come in.
Hi. Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. Is Richard's class over already?
Yeah. Bobby came back this morning.
Well, that's good news. It's about time she put what might have been behind her.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
All right.
I've come to a decision, and I wanted you to know about it first.
Okay.
Luke, ever since that night, I have lied to Scotty, and I go on lying because I have to. But now, you see, you're getting me involved in a whole new bunch of lies, and sometimes I wonder if they're ever going to stop, or if they're just going to keep piling up until we never get out from under them.
Laura, what brings this up?
Your sister. I want to help Bobby get her life going again.
Well, that's fine. How are you going to do that?
She deserves to know the truth.
About Roy?
Yes. Yes, I want her to know that you really tried to save Roy the night that he was killed, and that it was my fault that you didn't. Now, that ought to make things right again between you and Bobby.
Look, Laura, there's
No. Now, you can't pretend with me. There's a coldness between the two of you now. I've seen it. There's a strain. Bobby lost the man that she loved on election night, and the fault is mine. It is mine entirely.
Laura, look, it's not your problem.
All right. I am ready to take the blame.
Oh, it's not all right, you little fool. What you're going to do is keep your mouth shut. Now, I've already lied to Bobby. You're not going to tell her the truth now. You forget it. You forget you threw those keys over the cliff. That's our secret. That's between you and me. And Bobby is never going to know about it. I'm not going to talk to you about this anymore, Laura. Now, get out of here.
Luke, you better soundproof the walls of your office, or I'll stop yelling at people.
How long have you been standing out there?
Just a moment.
Laura, was Luke yelling at you? I'm afraid so, Bobby. I guess I got him angry at me.
Well, Luke, how could you? I had no idea you were speaking to Laura that way.
You didn't hear what we were saying.
Luke, I have to tell her the truth. Bobby, I almost told you when we were in the powder room, but I wasn't sure if I should or not, so I came back here to tell Luke first.
What are you talking about?
It's about Roy's death. And me. Do you mind if I talk about him?
No? Go ahead.
Laura, I'm warning you. Please.
Bobby, maybe you're going to hate me for this. But what I just told Luke was that if he hadn't had to drive me home that night the way Scotty had asked him to, that he probably would have gotten to the Plaza Hotel in time to stop Roy from trying to kill Mitch Williams.
Luke, now, why didn't you just tell Laura that she's not to blame instead of shouting at her? Laura, Roy's death wasn't your fault in any way.
That's why I was yelling. What she's saying was ridiculous, and I didn't want her to go off on a guilt trip.
Well, no, of course not.
Here I am. You ready to go, Laura?
Yes, of course. We got to run or we're going to be late for class. I'll see you both. Bobby, I just want you to know that I'm very sorry about everything.
Thank you, Laura.
Bye.
Okay, Luke. You can drop the act. Now, I want the truth about the car keys and why you were up on lookout point with Laura, because I heard everything. Luke, you have lied to me from time to time, and I have never held it against you. We learned to lie as a part of life. We didn't have any choice. But now I find out that Laura Weber Baldwin is a liar, too. She can lie with the best of them. She's just as common and as low as we are.
Look, I've had enough of this.
I guess she has her revenge for all of the dirty tricks I played on her and Scotty. God knows I did play enough of him when I was trying to get him away from her. I just hope the little tramp feels real good now that she's killed Roy.
Who are you calling a tramp? You. Ruby, me, even Roy. We're not fit to stand in the same room with her. And you would love to drag her down into the muck we live in, wouldn't you? But you can't do it, Bobby, because of me. Maybe the only reason I'm still alive, maybe the only thing I'm good for, is to make sure that Laura never gets hurt again.
It's Laura. Luke.
What?
It's Laura, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
You're in love with Laura. You've been in love with Laura for months. You planned the whole thing. You made Roy pay so you could continue your affair with Laura.